Hey guys, it's Tick
and Ted.
Welcome back to BorderLands 3.
Hell yeah. I've literally not seen anything you did in the whole last episode.
That's fine.
Because I was making a character. And I don't know if I'm done.
It takes a little while, yeah.
Okay, so was there anything else I had to do? Because I made, like,
You
I got my
can roll your
background.
money.
Oh, okay. What do you roll for? How much do you get from here?
It's like back where the items are, I think.
Okay. Back where the items are? I think you mean forward.
Whatever. Wherever the items are.
Spells. I don't have any spells. Maybe? Yeah, definitely like right up here. Which items?
That's a container. Here, keep going forward.
Well, now we're in...
Shit, I don't remember where it's at. Genuinely. Ah, there it is, right there. Boom. You are a fighter. You get 5d4 times 10.
Damn!
Gold.
Fucking rich.
I do have 5d4.
Okay.
Exactly. Let me pull them out.
You want your D6s back?
Yeah.
Sorry guys for this great gameplay.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
We're just fucking around with a game that's not even relevant to this.
It's fine.
That's a weird ass D4. Got it.
That's because it's a heavy metal one.
5d4.
Or are you talking about the purple one?
Times 10?
Yeah.
That's
times
so
10.
much money.
I know. That's what I said. I'm all like, it's gotta be like plus 10 or whatever. Or like each one's like a value of 10 or something.
It's just
right?
crazy.
It's like 40 gold instead of like, oh, I rolled 16 times 10.
So I have 160 gold pieces now.
Right.
I'm literally one of the richest men alive.
You have, wait, hold on, how many did you get?
5d4 times 10.
Yeah.
No, but like, that's the whole thing though. It's like,
That's insane.
it's so much money. Most of them are 2s. So 2, 4, 6, 10, 14.
You have 140 gold.
Yeah, I have 140 gold.
150.
100 Oh yeah, I have 150 because of my 10 that I already have from being a bitch.
Fucking shit.
150. I guess I'll have to figure out. You want to give me your thing so I can just put them away?
Yeah. Make sure the 1 is up.
I could not have figured that out.
Gotta let you know.
But I guess I'll have to figure out what that's not the right hole. Oh, freak, what is it? I'll have to figure out if I can buy any equipment that's better than what I already have.
You definitely can.
Because I have 150 gold. Those would probably get a better set of armor.
Yeah, you definitely could.
Yeah. Sell what I currently have for whatever I can get for it.
Alright, well, we'll have to roleplay that because I'm the shopkeepers.
Yeah, we can do that later. We're not playing the games right now. We're
That's
playing the
true.
game right now. So we can figure that shit out later.
You could look at other stuff. You could still go buy stuff right now.
Oh, yeah. Just
Oh, I don't know what I'm doing.
be like straight cost for just like, oh, this better set of armor.
Yeah.
Just whatever. Okay. So now, I guess let's do that. Is there a different shield, or is the shield that I have the only shield available?
It's just that shield. But again, I could like homebrew one. Like I've already thought. It's like, oh, like an iron shield. Fucking put that shit on there, right? And it's like +3 to your AC or something. Right?
Because I'm like...
And then you get like disadvantage on stealth checks or something. You know what I mean?
That's fair enough.
Because it's a big ass heavy iron shield.
True.
And then what is the normal shield even valued at?
Like money-wise?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, let me know when you find out.
I was killing
Let me know
flies.
when you know.
Yeah, I was killing flies.
Yeah.
Shield. It's valued at 10 gold pieces.
And then we'd make the iron shield like 15.
That's fair enough. I want a shield made of corundum.
Corundum's not a thing in this world. Because I don't want to keep track of all that kind of shit.
How about a a shield made out of the front part of a breastplate.
That sounds
So an
like
iron shield.
No, but it looks like a breastplate.
All right, so a custom iron shield. We'll say that's 25 because
No,
it's custom.
That's okay. I'm not gonna do that right now. I gotta figure out what actually I want. So 150 gold. Wow, armor wise,
I'm getting my
not.
ass beat right now.
It does not like do a lot. So did it say? So did it say what I can have? Like is there like am I only allowed to have like medium armor or something as a fighter?
No,
Or am I allowed
it
to
says
have
you
whatever?
have proficiency in all armor.
Just making sure that way I don't like grab some armor and then it like give
Yeah,
me
no,
negative effects or
didn't
something.
the fighter class say you have proficiency in all armor?
Probably.
I think it did.
I guess I can
Because
go
if it
along.
did, it doesn't fucking matter. And like the proficiency just means you're not like encumbered while wearing it or whatever.
Yeah, that's basically what I was worried about. Was like I don't want to be like dragged down by
Literally.
having like heavier armor.
Right.
Ranger.
Which obviously nobody wants that.
Yeah, exactly.
These
Okay.
guys are stronger than my car almost. And by almost I mean they're stronger than my car.
Yep, all armor. Okay. So I am currently with Chainmail, which gives me 13 plus Dex. Oh, wait, that's a chain shirt. Chainmail is 16. Well, it looks as though I cannot afford anything better.
You really can't?
plate's gonna send you back 15.
Yeah, 1,500 for plates.
What the fuck?
Splint is 200, and that's better. I mean, so the next one would be... The next one would be scale mail. Because that's 14 plus dex modifier.
Right.
And right now chainmail is 16. Well, no, it's a max of 2, so it's still 16. So the next... Yep, no, the next best would literally actually would be splint. And then after that, it's half plate. Because half plate is 15 plus 2, which is the same as splint. So I guess splint and plate. That's all I got. And I can't afford either of them. So unless I can sell all some of my shit for 50 gold pieces to get up to splint, I'm where I'm at.
Well, I would just wear that for now.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not worried about it because I have 19 armor class.
Yeah, like 19 is insane as well.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I gotta see if I can find a better weapon though.
See, I want to make a character and play, but also it's different for me
I don't think
because
you're
I'm
getting
a
a better
DM.
weapon unless break homebrews like a master crafted or an enchanted blade.
Oh really?
Because that's when you start getting the plus ones. So those are like the rare weapons. That like, normally, how you kind of compensate is either
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
yeah.
Yeah, you're
So
right.
yeah, you probably won't be expecting anything crazy like that until you're level 4 or 5, and then you start getting like the enchanted weapons and stuff. Like once we're cool. Or
Okay.
Braden could just be like, hey, you find this stuff.
Yeah.
Considering the nature of like how we're probably gonna try to get our money, like I wouldn't be surprised if we find stuff like that.
Well, then that means I'm done. Besides my name. And we start off with 0 XP, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
don't forget, by the way, there is also like so you have your rolled up money, but you can shop for other things.
Yeah.
You can buy other stuff.
Well, yeah,
You can go down to the item page and buy all the stuff.
which is like probably nothing.
I wouldn't say that. I bought something for like almost every scenario I can.
Well, you wasted all
You can't imagine enough scenarios. No.
I didn't because I didn't bring the probe on it.
Oh, let's see. There's a. I feel like I should buy a bedroll since I don't own one.
Yep, bedroll would probably be useful.
Freaking Gabe has a 2-person tent, I think.
I have a person.
Oh, well, I'll just bunk with you guys.
And then there's 4 of you, so
Yeah, I'm bunking with you guys.
Who's this fourth person?
Anthony.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. If we can get it worked out.
I don't know what other stuff I would do.
That's friendly. Get the fuck out of my way, dude.
I think I'll wait till later so we can do like we can actually like freaking do the shopkeeping stuff.
I mean, I could try right now.
I
I can't
guess.
guarantee anything.
Well, because basically my thought is if I can sell enough of the random shit that I'm carrying that I don't want,
I
like,
wouldn't buy better armor for now.
but I
Not right now.
want better.
I understand
Yeah.
that,
But I
but
It's
it's
not
not
it.
worth it
It
right
is not a cost benefit.
No, it
not
is.
cost benefit.
You wouldn't get it.
Dude, you're going up like maybe 1 or 2 armor points.
That means a lot.
Yeah, later, but right now for some of the enemies we'll probably be facing initially, it doesn't.
It means a
Yeah.
lot.
Like, for
They will
your,
never hit me.
For your... No, they aren't.
Exactly.
Exactly. If I go up, look, I have my armor class right now is 19.
Yeah.
If I go up one more, it's 20. Boom.
Yeah.
They have to hit it. They have to roll 20 again.
They don't.
Or a 19.
No, if they have like
If they have
if
+1.
they have like +3 or something, then. Like,
But
so-
most, like, bandits have a +1 to hit or something.
uh,
Like, it's
I don't
almost
think-
nothing.
I don't think they're that weak.
No, I'm pretty sure they are.
I'm just saying for the amount of like you're probably better off saving your money for now
For what?
instead of trying to sell everything you have.
Exactly. Like, you should
what?
save your money for now.
But what
For
you-
armor,
You do
like,
realize
later on.
you do realize
know?
you're gonna have to buy like traveling expenses. Like, you
Yeah,
have to
and, like,
pay-
food and...
You have to pay
No.
for your living expenses.
No, I live off the land.
You
You
might be
can
able
roll
to.
survival for
Yeah,
stuff, but
I
if
have
you roll
+5.
But
poorly...
if you
But
fail,
even if you roll a 1, right? Like, that's a critical failure.
Yeah.
Meaning
I
that you don't
eat
get
poison
the thing.
mushrooms.
well, I feel like a critical failure is worse. I feel like you get jumped if you're hunting and you roll a crit fail.
No, that's a
I
perception
eat,
thing.
or I find mushrooms and I eat them, and they're poisonous.
And then you go on a psychedelic trip and, like, pass away or something ridiculous. Like, that's the thing, is, like, you need to,
You have
like,
to plan
think
for
about
when you
that.
fail. Yeah,
I don't
like,
wanna
what if
think
you
about it.
fail? What if you fail your survival check? Like,
Then I die.
okay.
And then I use the power of, what are my abilities?
Second wind.
Fucking relentless endurance.
Yeah, but what happens if you die again?
Then I'll use second wind. I have 2 non-death
Okay, but what
points.
if you die? Like, straight up.
What if you just double die? Then,
Yeah.
then I'll fucking die. I don't know. I feel like the odds of using survival and then dying from it,
Yeah, no, you probably won't
Like
die
3
from it, but
fucking
maybe you'll get
times.
poisoned. And you know what poison does?
good things.
It gives you disadvantage on every roll until you take a long rest or are cured of your
Can I
poison.
just wear multiple layers of armor?
I should definitely buy poison so that I could freaking coat my darts with them.
Yeah, no, poison's fucked, dude.
I only thought it dealt like 1d4 damage.
No, it doesn't deal any damage.
Really?
Yeah, it's like they have to roll a con save, and if they fail, they get poisoned,
How
which gives them
expensive is
disadvantage on every single attack.
Okay.
Or every single roll. Any roll.
Well, I definitely would get some poison darts. Like, that is super.
I know, it's super fucked.
That's crazy.
Unless I'm like, it's just like poison just that kills you or whatever. Like, it just deals this much damage to you if you, like, fail your con
Gone.
save or whatever.
Bagog?
I was running out of air to speak with.
We'll stop that.
I'll meet you there.
I want to wear multiple layers of armor
You can't.
so I can increase my armor class.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way, unfortunately.
I'll just sacrifice my movement speed for armor class.
Alright, you can have a movement of 5 if you wear more than one piece of armor.
Could you fucking imagine?
Yeah.
It's
I'm
like
just wearing-
being in Cumbered in Skyrim, except for way worse.
I'm wearing 2 sets of chainmail, so it's like I get 1 additional armor. But I lose 25 movements. I have 20 armor class and 5 movement. That's it.
Yeah, you get diminishing returns on how much armor you have.
Like
and
a
so,
lot.
Yeah, so like right now you get +2 to your armor class or whatever if you wear it, but also you lose 25 movement.
Yeah, so you have 21 armor class, but you're like can't move at
You're one
all.
of those kids that freaking, like, they're wearing too many, layers during the winter.
It's like crazy. Could you freaking
See, what you should do is go the way you played Pokemon when you were 12, right? And you just go all in on attack. No stat changing moves on this household.
I still do that. I never
Same.
get stat changing.
Right? Like, that's what I do as well, because it's super effective. Like,
Yeah, it works. If you just one shot them,
yeah,
what's
if you
the
just
point?
one-shot everything, why worry, you know? Like, who fucking cares?
It's fine. Don't question.
We don't believe in stat-changing moves in this household, okay?
True.
However,
True.
in D&D, stat-changing moves are, like, game changers.
I don't know, man. Have you ever seen a freaking dude
Yeah.
Leer is super inefficient, though, right? Whereas, like, poison just absolutely fucks one's day. Like, there's a lots of shit.
Jeez, it's so
Acid spray, you just take out their eyes. And then they're blinded and immediately lose all perception checks based off of sight.
Jeez.
That's what blinded does. And that's what deafened does for hearing-based stuff. Like,
Dude, those effects really can fuck you up quick.
yeah.
They'll just turn you into basically a vegetable.
Yeah. That's the thing, is like, until you're cured of it or whatever, like, You can lose eyes and get disadvantage on sight-based actions. Like, that's the thing about D&D that's really cool. Is like you could just lose an eye technically. Yeah.
You're done. Alright, I guess I should buy some stuff.
Probably.
I don't remember if my freaking dungeon thing has, my dungeon pack has a water skin in it. Probably not, huh?
And even if it does, you might want to carry it.
Okay, so SP is silver pieces.
Yeah.
How many freaking silver?
It's
fit into
a 10 base system.
Okay, got
And
it.
it's a base 10 system because I'm like I don't want to deal with the actual conversion rate of D&D, which is ridiculous by the way. It is not a good conversion system.
It's really rough.
Yeah, it's not as bad as like galleons and shit in Harry Potter, but it's not good.
Jeez. So buy water skin. Water skin. Baby, you're fat. What else do we need? We can buy a chest.
I can't help but feel like if we get through this campaign somehow, I'll end up the forever DM.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, I do think so, actually.
Will you ever play again?
That is exactly what I think. Is like, if we somehow get through this campaign, I'm definitely going to be the DM forever. Nobody's ever going to DM for me.
We're gonna make it through literally one like session,
Right? Maybe.
and all but one of us will die, and then it's just like, what's the point?
No, I do have balanced encounters ready. They're not going to just fucking steamroll you.
There's not just gonna be Cthulhu.
Yeah, no, you're not going to run into, like, a troll, you know. Not in the first session.
How do you know?
Maybe because I'm the DM. Why would I not know is the real
You
question.
think you make the rules around here?
Exactly, that's how I know. Like, maybe later on when you're strong enough to take a troll reliably. Oh, so you know about challenge rating, right?
What would you use a ball of bearings for?
Ball bearings? They're marbles, basically.
Yeah, I know.
So
Like,
you scatter them.
Yeah,
and
and you just
people
fuck
crossing
somebody's
through the
knees
area
when they-
have to make a dex save.
how about I
Yeah.
just throw one at a time, using a strength and a
Like a slingshot.
yeah, but with my arm. I'm just throwing it as hard as I can.
Yeah, I
Range.
guess we can do that.
Range.
I would make it like 1d4 damage.
Yeah, if
And
I
then
hit
like
them,
after
then
you
it
get
just
like to a
explodes.
certain strength level, it would go up to like 2d4 or something. Like
That sounds pretty good. 2d4. That sounds rough.
2d4 is not very much actually.
It could be good.
That is how much a freaking dagger would deal if you're high enough level as a rogue.
I'm gonna buy a chest, and I'm just gonna carry it everywhere.
I think that's silly.
I'm gonna use it as a weapon, two-handed.
All right, well that's an improvised weapon, and so it doesn't.
Like 1d6
It's like 1d6. That's not very much either.
with bludgeoning. That's it. And it also can be thrown. Technically, any weapon can be thrown.
Technically, but like you get disadvantage on thrown stuff. That's not like
Meant to be thrown.
yeah. Like if you try to throw a short sword, you'll get disadvantage on the attack throw.
Can I use a grappling hook to grab somebody and pull them towards me?
It would probably be a dex-based thing, and it would be a big skill check. But yeah, I don't see why not.
Just fucking grappling somebody.
It would be more effective to tie a net, get a bolo basically.
How about a lasso?
Exactly, like a bolo or a lasso, something
But I
like
want
that.
to grapple because if I grapple somebody, I feel like that would hurt them.
That's true. That's true.
Because it just hooks them like in the arm or something and just yanks on them. Like, get over here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy a grappling hook. You never know when you might need it. 30.
It doesn't come with rope. That is just the hook.
I have.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna leave it tied up.
Okay, so you're just gonna immediately attach it to your rope and just keep it there.
Yeah.
All right.
That way it's always ready for any
A grapple encounter.
Yeah.
I think I'm getting ready to go into a boss. I can kind of feel it. I also can't feel it at all. Does that make sense?
True.
It's the way it be sometimes.
Oh, a potion of healing for 50 gold.
Seriously? A
What?
potion of healing is cheaper than fucking plate mail.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Just make it out of some herbs versus the plate armor has to be fashioned for months.
I would assume that they're about the same price, not so disparagingly different.
How about I buy a a spell book?
Why do you want a spell book?
Just to have one. You never know when you'll need a spell book.
You can't cast spells though.
You never know.
I guess I would let you, if you like dedicate enough time to it, I'll give you like 2 cantrips.
If I read my book for like 60 days every night for like an hour.
Yeah, like
I
I'll
learned
let you.
2 cantrips.
I will let you have 2 because you're a fighter and cantrips would break the game for you. Like, that's the thing.
How would they break the game?
Dude, some cantrips are fucking brokey, dude.
Oh, one that just buffs my armor. I'll do that one.
I don't know if that's a cantrip, but like shit like freaking Vicious Mockery. It's just 1d4 psychic damage that can be taken as a bonus action. Like, and that number goes up the higher bard level you are, or whatever.
Jeez.
Like, yeah, exactly. Whereas, or like Firebolt, which is like 1d10 damage.
Oh yeah, Firebolt's pretty good. I love
Firebolt's super broken as well.
Yeah, I'll just 1d10 you, and it like point blank.
Yeah.
And then I'll swing my sword at you using, I don't know.
Exactly, and you can set people on fire with it too.
Ooh, what if I get a mirror, and then I just use it and I bash somebody over the head, like a one-off, like piercing damage.
Feels more like slashing damage.
Ooh, first one's slashing, second one's piercing, because it's got like it's all spiky and jagged.
See, no, the spiky and jagged part is why I think it's slashing. Have you ever been cut by a mirror or a knife?
Not here, but it's pointed. It's got piercing damage. What else can I buy? Just some ink. A 1 ounce bottle is 10 gold pieces. What if I use ink and I splash it in someone's eyes?
They'll get the blinded status temporarily. But you could do that with dirt too, which is a lot cheaper. Like, I will just give you a little bag of sand.
What if I use a shovel and I use it as my main weapon?
That is an improvised weapon.
It's pretty cool though.
Yeah, it'd be funny,
1d6.
I guess.
It gets worse.
I'm gonna show you how we do things in the trenches.
I don't think there's anything else I need. I'm looking at all this stuff. I'm like, oh, there's not really a lot of stuff.
You want to like get weird shit too, like, oh, I want a shovel to bludgeon people with. It's like, okay, that's not very effective though. Why would you want a shovel?
It's very effective. That's why they used them in World War I.
Okay, I'd make it like 1d6 slashing maybe.
Freaking, here's a comparison rate.
Fair enough.
Freaking, which one do you think is more expensive? A thing of gauze that you can use to wrap up an injury, or a Kevlar vest? A Kevlar suit of armor, not even just a vest, the whole suit.
Kevlar vest.
Exactly.
I'm gonna buy a
Potions
mastiff.
of one-use, small healing item versus a suit of armor
Yeah, but
that covers that
it's
increases your
no,
protection.
no, no. Listen,
and
it,
is,
listen.
like,
It is the idea behind the potion,
Just
right?
mix
It
the
is
herbs.
just a, it is just a magical mixture that just does the thing. That's why I think it should cost more than it does. Like, if it costs like 100 gold and the plate armor costs 150,
Dude,
I'd be
I think
not
you're-
surprised.
I think you're taking out of perspective just how expensive 50 gold actually is to most people.
I think
Like,
I'm not.
normal living conditions, I think, for a day are like, I think for moderate living conditions for a day is, I think, 1, maybe 2 gold. So for 1 healing potion, you could live a comfortable lifestyle for almost at least 1 month to potentially 2 months. Just for 1 healing potion. That is ludicrously expensive. And then there's plate armor. Plate armor, again, takes months. If, like, it could take, like, a year. For a single blacksmith, forging, like, to actually make a good suit of, like, permanent armor would take months.
Yes, I
Yeah.
understand
and you have to
that.
pay for that guy's labor,
But-
and his time, and everything.
Yes, but what I'm saying is because of the nature of a healing potion, I think it should cost more. Like, that's not that big of a thing to ask.
How much is a health potion here?
I don't know, it's like, it depends on the potion too.
Okay, so, What is the... There's like a provisions thing where it's like
Rations?
food that lasts a really long time.
Yep.
Yeah, a ration is like good for 10 days or something like that.
I don't think rations go.
I don't know. It's not
How
very
much
much.
are rations?
I believe it's a gold per ration.
Well, I'm gonna buy 8 rations because it'll last me forever.
It'll last you 8 days.
No, it won't.
Yeah, it will.
Well, 8 days where I don't find other food.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not like he needs a shitload because he has really good survival. But also, like,
Armies-
he needs something.
armies-
Can't rely just off of survival.
Armies do scavenge on the field. Is how they keep their supplies up.
I'm gonna buy a warship.
You get 25,000 gold.
Yeah, true. Speed is 1.5 miles per hour. Or 2.5. Okay, so a mastiff. That's the dog. That's
Yeah.
the big dog.
Yeah.
Can the dog attack?
Yeah,
Master-
they even have like special
They have a
stats and
character.
stuff.
They have a character sheet in the monsters manual.
Which do you think of these animals would be the best fighting?
A mastiff for sure.
You think so?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Horse.
What about an elephant?
I mean, maybe,
Okay, you can't
but
afford an elephant. I know. I saw the price before. There's no way you can afford an elephant.
I know.
the thing about mastiffs though is if they even like attack anybody after they move a certain amount of like distance, there's a chance that that person is just knocked prone.
Really?
Yeah, and they're just knocked over.
I think if you want to fight with an animal, I think a horse is better.
Oh yeah.
No,
you're
he
right.
wants to
But-
fight alongside in it.
Yeah.
Okay, if you let me finish what I was going to say, that would have been the next point I would have
A
extrapolated.
camel. That's what I mean.
Yeah, you
They can
definitely need a
spit.
pack.
Camel would like not be as useful in certain climates.
A spit. They spit.
So if you think we're going to be in a lot of deserts, then I see.
No, they just spit on people.
Are there even going to be camels in this place?
There could be.
Why not?
If I had a camel.
They're just animals. They could be imports. I don't know.
Okay, well I'm gonna buy a mastiff. I know. Do they make mastiff armor, or is that just like?
I believe you can get him in leather. Leather.
Do they make dog?
I think they do.
Where would I find that?
To presumably be in the armor.
In the barding, I believe.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna mark down my mastiff.
Yeah.
So it's minus 25 gold. Which puts
And
me
I'll
at
say, like, as a bonus action, you can command it to do something during your turn.
Almost makes me want to buy a mastiff because I'm a wizard. But
Dude, if all 4 of you had mastiffs, that would be so fucked.
how many mastiffs can I own? As many as I want, or
Let's limit it to 2,
2 mastiffs?
because that would be incredibly broken
It
if
would
you had
just-
more than that.
If I had built an army of mastiffs.
Yeah, because, like, just 4 of them attacking relentlessly, right?
Ooh.
Every single one of their attacks has a chance of knocking people off. Meaning that it's unlikely that your enemy will not beat.
Yeah,
Oh,
if I
yeah,
have like
gang
20,
up. Your
yeah.
dogs get like pack tactics.
If there's like 6 mastiffs ganging up on like 4 dudes,
Honestly, if
they're
I had,
all prone all the
if
time.
I had the money, I think I would buy a horse. But because I'm gonna get at level 2 necromancer, I'm gonna work with Braden to make a skeletal horse, which probably will be easier to kill than a normal horse. But my hope is that it won't suffer. It won't obviously suffer fatigue, and it's faster, hopefully, than
True.
a normal horse because it's just bow, just animated by magic.
2 mastiffs,
How much are you spending on 2 months?
50 gold. Same amount as 1 healing potion.
Forget they're your
Arguably-
Mastiffs are infinitely more useful than a healing potion.
And basically, I'm gonna keep them in reserve because I know they're not very strong in terms of like health points. They
No, they don't
Well,
have
you
crazy
could
health
stick
points,
them
but
on like an unsuspecting person or on fleeing people.
True.
Or just
Yeah.
weak enemies. Like
Well,
a
I like to keep
Mastiff's
them
got,
in-
I'd give a Mastiff a 50-50 chance against the Goblin.
Well, that's why I like to keep them in reserve because I don't want them to like go to the front
And
lines
it's, well, yeah.
because then they'll just die off really fast.
Yeah.
Versus just having them like as backup in case we're like running into a tough fight or I'm about to die.
And I bet you they can be used for like assisting you in survival checks. Like
That's
help
fair
me
enough.
Yeah.
sniff out like a deer or something.
non-poisonous mushrooms.
Who wrote on this character sheet in the back? Shump. Mine says Thomas on the back, but it's all written in Connor's handwriting. It's just the character sheet in the back of the like, book, but it's all written
Oh.
in your handwriting. But
It was probably Connor then forever ago.
yeah. Well, obviously. Where is the monster? Panther. A raven. Ooh, can I have a raven? I want a giant spider.
It's weird that this game became a bullet hell.
Alright, Mastiff. Armor class 12. Hit points 5. Or 1d8 plus 1. Speed is 40.
Yeah, so if you want, you can roll for their health.
And they might get more.
Yeah, and
Or
then
they might be pathetic.
and then if they don't get more, I'll just say you can make it 5 or whatever. Right?
Okay, that's fair.
Like,
I'll take that.
I'm not gonna let you continuously roll until you get better than 5. Obviously.
Obviously, I get 1 roll, and if it's not better than 5, I get 5.
Yeah.
But if it is better than 5, even by like 1,
Yeah.
worth it.
Then you can use it. Like.
Then it's worth it. So I just want to make sure I take a picture of what the Mastiff does, so I have like quick access.
Yeah.
Be like, my Mastiff, what does he have? He's got strength and stuff like that, but it's also got passive perception, 13.
It's actually not too bad.
Yeah.
It's not great, obviously, but
Keen hearing and smell.
If it's-
Actions. Bite. Melee attack. 3 plus 3 to hit. Reach 5 feet, 1 target. Hit D or 4. It's 4 damage or a 1d6 plus 1 piercing damage. If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 11 strength saving throw to knock prone. Wow, that's right.
and it said what, a large creature?
If a target is a creature,
Is a creature.
is a creature. It
Okay.
Must, it must succeed.
So it doesn't even matter. You
No.
can knock a freaking like troll over or some
Yeah,
shit.
with a Mastiff.
Or theoretically, I'd say not a dragon because they're gargantuan.
Yeah, that's
But
fair enough.
also, like,
It doesn't specify.
technically,
Yeah.
it does include dragons in its description.
Yeah, it doesn't say that a dragon
I'm
can't be knocked
assuming it's
prone.
up to the freaking GM to...
Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna say you can't knock over like ogres and shit too,
Yeah, 'cause it gets
because
fucking
those are
rude.
big boys.
Yeah, they get pretty fucking crazy fast.
Yeah.
If you're able to do that, and you have like 2 Mastiffs, it's just like, well, fuck me, I guess.
Yeah, you.
Literally just get a horde of Mastiffs and just abuse it. So like, oh, you're always prone. You can
Basically.
you have to spend your turn getting up only for the barrage of dogs to
Yeah.
commence the next turn. I'm like, so like one of the big things for me is like I don't have like Mastiffs or a horse or anything right now. But as soon as I get Necromancers, the ability to like use Necromancer abilities because you can specialize what kind of wizard you are
Yep.
when you get to the 2nd level. I'm gonna take that and then I'm gonna start. Basically, I'm probably gonna be a roguey a lot, but it's gonna be worth it if I can start having undead servants.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Okay, where's the 1d8?
That is a D8.
This is the only d8?
No, that entire row is
Oh,
D8.
hold on. Okay, I was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the metal one because Huh?
Go ahead. It doesn't
No,
matter. The metal one is probably the most evenly weighted
I'm
one.
gonna fuck. Look at that. Okay, 1d8 for Mastiff number 1. 7 plus 1, so 8.
Hell yeah, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, one of them has 8 health. What's the next one? 6.
So sad.
No, 6. Here, I rolled a 5.
5 plus 1 is 6. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 1 more than if I just took the base. But the other one gets fucking 3 more than the base. So one of them's pretty good. He's a happy boy. All right. Now where do I look for to find Mastiff armor?
Like I said, in barding, I think.
In barding.
Yes.
Are they dead?
Fuck with barding. Did he bite you?
Yes.
Where would barding?
Why did he bite you?
Because I'm trying to move my foot back over here, and he's like, I'm just gonna attack you.
Look, she's ascending to the heavens.
And then she gets cremated. All right.
No.
Those powers never truly belonged to Troy. Now it seems they have found
Table of
their way
contents,
to
please.
Maya had a plan all along.
Barding.
Those suit you, Ava. But
What about you?
It's over. That's what matters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, look.
Is barding the name of the, like...
Beautiful.
I don't know.
Terrifying.
Because I don't see any barding stuff.
Nonetheless.
Would it just be in, like, equipment? Mounts and vehicles, armor and shields.
Here,
I didn't
Ava.
see it in armor
You
and
take
shields.
Maybe social interactions?
Yeah, social. 185.
Yeah.
Well, where do you want to go?
Food, water, role playing. Research, lights, expenses, downtime activities. Nope. Maybe I could just look it up on my phone. Just be like Mastiff armor
You did it,
D&D.
Troy.
Right.
Now let's finish
Can't
this
believe he's
together.
dead, Johnny. Why?
And that might be like a homebrew thing too.
Mastiff armor D&D.
Do you feel that? There's a god waking up beneath our feet.
Okay, it's time to protect.
We just took off its chain.
It costs 4 times the
Soon the
equivalent
destroyer
armor
will
made for
free.
humanoids.
Once I
It weighs
wake
twice
up,
as much.
I'll be the only star left in the sky.
So what does that freaking mean? Does that mean if I want leather Mastiff armor, it would be 4 times the cost of regular leather armor? That sounds about right. That's what it's saying. So let's see, what's leather? So 10, so 40 gold for
Dog armor?
for 1 leather armor for a dog.
That doesn't seem right either.
That's what it says, or that's what this guy said, anyways.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna say no.
Costs 4 times the equivalent.
Because it's literally less stuff, less armor, right?
That's fair enough.
Physically less things, right? So I'd say freaking 10 gold because it's
10 for just like base.
yeah,
Like if I were to buy
because
it, like
it's 10 for either one because for a human it's more, but for a dog it's more intricate. So
fair, yeah.
10 for either one.
for just leather armor.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the highest. I wouldn't go. Yeah, I wouldn't go to heavy or medium
Whose
armor
echo is that?
for a dog because it starts weighing them down.
Yeah.
I feel like it's fair to remove their ability to sprint around at that rate. Leather armor seems fair enough.
Yeah, and so they wouldn't get like a sprint
Yeah,
ability anymore. They would only be able to move their normal distance
yeah,
unless you got even heavier stuff.
yeah, pretty much.
So
All right, so that's 20 gold for both of them. Bring me down to 60 gold. And
what is it? 11 plus their dex or something?
yeah, 11 plus dex modifier, which is 2.
Over here, killer.
So 13. 13 AC on a dog? That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Which is normal. Well, its normal armor class is 12, so I guess I bought them
true.
1 additional armor class.
Right.
If I-
And, like, we could say they could even, like, level up or whatever.
Nah, that's okay. They can just be regular dogs forever.
Yeah.
What is its challenge? It's 1. Oh, to kill it?
1/8. So it would require, let's see.
Quarter of a bandit.
It would require 1/2 of one level 1 adventurer.
Or a single bandit.
So the way challenge rating works is like a challenge rating of 1 is a fair fight for a full party of 4 adventurers, right? At level 1.
Does
Interesting.
that mean
Yeah.
that
Meaning
like
that
1/8 is a fair fight for a single adventurer?
No, 1/4 is a fair fight for one single adventurer. So 1/2 of that is a fair fight for
Okay, so
A dog.
two of them is a fair fight for 1 adventurer.
yeah.
Gotcha. For a level 1 adventurer, or just a 1 adventurer?
1 level 1 adventurer. Cool.
Because and then there's like the highest challenge rating is 30, but you can't get higher than level 20.
Damn.
And so it requires like your skills essentially, and like you get like heavenly boons or some shit like that. Yeah, you get special boons from the DM after you reach level 20, and then a certain amount of XP after that.
If we ever reach level 10.
Right.
I feel like we've never. I don't know how far we've ever gotten in a campaign, but I don't think level 10 was even achieved. I think max,
No, I don't think so. I think the max level I ever got to was level 5.
That's fair.
But also level 5 is crazy high.
Well, yeah, no, it takes a long ass time to get that far.
If you're doing the basic one, which we won't be doing. We'll be doing milestone leveling.
Oh crap! I guess I should figure out what my name is. My character's name.
Kinda. Basically, anytime you guys get, like, do a specific thing, like, to forward the story or whatever, like, a big thing happens,
Yeah,
then you will level it.
that's fair enough.
That's how it's gonna work, because it's better that way.
Very good.
And then we're gonna use a combination of the feats thing and the proficiency bonus thing, because the way it says in the rules, it's like, you could alternatively choose a feat, right, if your DM allows it, instead of getting a proficiency bonus. I'm gonna ignore that because the proficiency bonuses are really nice.
Okay,
It's like, oh, you add 2 to one of your skills, and so you literally go up 1 + 1 level or whatever, right? So
right, yeah. Okay, all right. Okay, so strength, like, it continues by increments of 2, right? So if I hit 21, I'm still only +5.
no, you're +6, or at 22. Sorry,
Yeah, 20. That's what I said.
22 plus.
Yeah, that's what I said. Still at
Yeah, yeah.
increments of 2.
And the
Wait.
max you can get is +10. So
Yeah, but that's still like a fucking lot. Like that's so
yeah,
much.
and that's without your proficiency bonus.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like that's crazy. Okay. I don't know my guy's name. Sure. Freaking totally.
Forget. Gabe named his Cram Johnson because he's a bard who just likes to fuck. You know, classic bard stuff.
True, true, true. I'll just name mine Rambo.
Rambo.
One of the woods killing everything he
There
gets
you
his
go.
hands on.
Yeah, well, you know what? That's it, boys. Victory hath been achieved. I have tamed the wild beast. Now it has feeded its own entrails.
Come here.
Get off my foot!
Come here.
Way forward.
Come here, baby.
Come here. Punch this fly in the snout. No, you scared the fly away.
Come here.
After this episode, friends, you want to go to Taco Bell?
I haven't decided yet if I want to eat pizza.
Okay.
What are you feeling, Taco Bell? What are you feeling?
I think I'm feeling Tyler.
Well, like what?
What
What is at the Taco Bell that you feel? Okay, just making sure that has stuff. Not to.
The freaking tacos.
The tacos?
Yeah, the
Oh, okay.
remember?
Whoa, baby.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I got you, I got you.
Chip, or not chip.
We're now headed to Necrotafeo.
And Necrotafeo?
We're in the end game now, baby.
Are we?
Yeah, we are actually. It's not even like a joke or anything.
Good.
It's just
Freaking better not be a joke. It's serious.
it's this, and then we fight Tyrene, I think.
Tyrene. And then we go do all the DLC, which takes how long?
Oh, a long time, probably.
Like at least as long as it took to do the main story.
There's less DLC in this one than there is in the second game, though.
So does it take as long to do that DLC?
I don't know.
You never done it?
No. I haven't had the DLC until recently.
I can't believe it.
Fuck you.
I cannot believe. So sad. Guess we'll never know. We'll never know for sure. You guys excited to play D&D? Never.
I am. I'm excited to play, but also I don't really get to play because I'm the DM.
It's like playing.
I really,
Kinda?
really, really want to.
You have characters that you get to decide what they want to do.
Sort of.
What do you mean, sort of?
It's not the same as playing the game, you know?
It's close enough.
Also, every time that you guys play the game, you're not very great at it.
What do you mean? We're
No,
totally
we
good
just
at it.
don't play the way you like us to.
More like you guys
Yeah.
don't have any initiative to play.
What do you mean?
Like, you don't have any drive.
Whatever. We've done so many things.
Dude, I tell you what is incredibly likely to happen is if you kind of have a hint at like what the story is like. You're like, okay, but can I like go off and do this other thing? Like
That counts as initiative to do
Yeah.
something.
yeah, just
Yeah.
Not what you want.
Not as what.
So, like what
not
Braden
as
just said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not
Braden,
like you
I'm just
want us to
saying,
play.
If the freaking party did not engage at all with your storyline,
I will force them to somehow.
Overwhelming.
Exactly, but
necessary.
I won't do it like, oh no, you're just not allowed to do that thing.
No,
right?
see, yeah,
It'll
yours
be
is,
something-
yours is different.
It'll be something like I discreetly move the dungeon that you're supposed to go into to forward the story. And like, you guys will never know. You don't know what the map looks like.
True, true.
I might show you once or some shit. I might not show you at all. I don't
Probably
give a
for the
fuck,
best.
dude.
yeah, probably.
No, I'll just keep track of it myself and just be like, okay, well, yeah, you just move, you just go this way now. It's like, oh, this dungeon that was in the south, you went to the southeast, which means this dungeon moved 4 kilometers to the left. But you guys will never know that.
To meet you there.
Exactly, like, you'll never know about
Yeah,
this
it'll
kind of
just
stuff.
happen.
Yeah.
But no, like, so, like, one of the biggest things with you, Connor, is that you, like, get angry when we don't do what you want us to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, I remember specifically the one time.
Knife thing, is that what you're
Yes,
talking about?
because you were so angry that we were just fucking around that you gave a guy, like, a mythic weapon.
I gave him a magic knife.
Like, a magic knife that guarantees 10 damage. Without, like, any roll to, like, hit or
And
anything.
you could control it with time.
Exactly. That's why I said a mythic weapon that
Yeah.
literally would never land.
That's also
in
a
a
homebrewed thing.
yeah. It was like a. You do
It
regular
was something
guard
so
captain.
incredibly hard to deal with. Like,
Fine,
he was
you
just
guys
a
weren't
dude.
You weren't supposed to be fighting him. And he wasn't just some dude.
He was just some dude.
He was. Yeah. It was
He
the
was the
chief of the
chief.
guard.
Yeah,
Which of a single place.
it was a big place.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
A,
no,
a
he-
chief of a guard. That's like a weapon that like.
No, you don't get to
Like
decide
the
what-
BBEG would have.
Yeah. Like well,
No,
it's
he
10
was
damage.
important- He was important enough to deserve that weapon.
Well, think about it. If I only have 13 HP,
And he deals at least 10 on every hit.
Yeah, but
It's
you
like
guys also
2 hits
weren't
to kill
supposed- You guys also weren't supposed to be fighting or committing crimes in this town.
well, it doesn't
I
matter.
don't
You
even
don't-
remember why. Also,
Because I was a rogue. I'm like, I want to go steal stuff. And you're like,
okay,
no,
then you
too
suffer-
bad.
Then you suffer the consequences of your actions.
Even though I rolled well on stuff that you
don't
just
think
made me
you
roll
did.
for
I don't think-
arbitrarily.
I don't think you did roll well.
And then after, like, in a different one, you're all like, okay, well, Thomas is kind of doing something I like, so he can continue to do that.
Yeah,
But
basically.
you, because you decided to leave and go off on your own to do your own thing and not deal with Thomas's stuff, here's a, like, I don't even remember the challenge rating on them.
You got upset, and so you decided to just walk off into the wilderness. I told you.
Yeah.
If you walk off into the middle of bumfuck nowhere.
It wasn't in the bumfuck nowhere. I was on a road.
If you freaking go off on your own in dangerous times, there's a chance something horrible will happen.
And then you're like, I'm just gonna roll, and then you send a challenge rating like 10 monster
no,
at
you ran
me.
into an Ettercap, which is a challenge rating 2.
It was migrated.
And you freaking
A challenge rating 2 at level 1 for one dude. That is
ran off-
literally 8 times more
you
powerful
ran
than
off
I am.
On your freaking own, and I told
I
you
didn't just
to
run off. I'm like, I don't want to play this. This is boring. Let me go do my own thing. And you're all like,
And then you walk
no,
off.
here's a really terrible monster that's just gonna fucking rail you.
And then you walk off, and then all of a sudden the consequences of your
And it's not like I went off into the bumfuck nowhere place you're talking about.
You're just like, I'm just gonna go somewhere, and then you go off.
I'm like, I'm gonna go to the
Horrible
next
thing.
nearest town. That means I'm walking on a road.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to deal with Thomas's fucking shit over here as he fucking abducts this town, essentially.
There are consequences to traveling by yourself. That's
You
why
run into
can't-
Ettercaps.
You run into, yeah,
You're on the road, like the main road. A dragon
Look,
shows up.
dude, the guards have bigger issues than out patrolling right now, considering there was a plague and chaos happening.
No, I think you're just trying to justify your like.
Your saltiness.
Yeah, basically.
I'm
No.
still upset about the Ettercap incident,
Well,
too,
I'm not apologizing.
because that's some bullshit.
I'm not apologizing to you.
That's because you're a bitch.
That's okay. We all know Connor just was upset and just chose to like punish Brayden for no good reason.
Yeah. It's because Brayden is his least favorite friend.
And same with the knife thing. The knife thing literally made no sense.
Yeah.
That's like insane like power to have for just a regular. He would be more than that. The chief of the guard.
Yeah, no, he'd be like a king or some shit. Like, he'd be like a folk hero.
No.
Yeah.
If I'm making a weapon for a folk hero or for a freaking king, I promise you, it's not gonna be that pathetic.
Dude, that pathetic. That
That is godly.
No, bro. If you're fighting a
No,
king,
bro.
this dude's having a
No,
great
bro.
sword that's doing 3d8 and it's doing lightning damage, and he can throw this thing and recall it to his hand. All I gave this guy was a pretty freaking cool dagger that he could manipulate and bring around.
That he could definitely kill a dragon with.
No.
Pretty
Dragon-
easily.
No, dragon would smush him.
Well, what was the range of this knife?
What, 20, 30 feet maybe?
Yeah, so he can stand as far away as he possibly can, and every turn
And
guaranteed
hide.
Oh, it's gonna
10
catch
damage.
him immediately.
And
Well, yeah,
hide.
but-
Oh yeah, it's
Oh,
not
like-
like a dragon doesn't have incredible senses. And
Well,
could
the
just
point is,
use
though,
its mana sight. He's like, oh, he's right there, and then go stomp
What
his face.
mana sight?
I bet you there are dragons that have it.
No, that's not the thing
It's got
dragons
right,
have.
superior sense of smell.
Okay.
I bet you dragons got that.
You have incredibly good hiding skills. Like, it doesn't matter. That's the thing.
It
It's
just
like,
sets
it has
the
to.
woods on fire.
And
You
That's-
act like that you
okay,
can't
look,
plan
man,
around
That's
or
the
work around
point,
these
though, is like that dagger in the hands of a PC would be so incredibly fucked.
yeah.
like-
But so the problem is though is basically as punishment for us doing whatever we wanted to do.
I didn't punish you.
No, that campaign with the knife,
I didn't punish you.
you
I punished
sliced
Bree.
my ear off
Were you the
for
one
10
running around?
damage
I- 'cause
and
I thought that was-
permanently reduced my perception.
I thought that was great.
You literally
No.
did that to me. That's why I'm upset about it. And so
And
basically,
it
though,
was because, like, I was a rogue, and I'm like, I want to play a rogue, so I'm gonna try and, like, thievery stuff, right?
Freaking, yeah, you went and stole stuff and bad things happened.
I didn't steal anything! You're like, you snuck into the guardhouse.
Oh, right, you crit failed.
Except I didn't! You made me roll arbitrarily for a map I made during the day.
No, I think you failed, and then you, like, what happened was you crit failed and ended up at the guard place, and then you tried to parkour your way out of the place.
Which I could do! After we argued for 30 minutes.
Well, your whole thing was like, I tried to just run up the wall.
I didn't. I said I tried to tic-tac up the walls, which is a real parkour thing, and then I showed you a video of that, and you're like, okay, after
Yeah.
30 minutes!
but so the biggest problem with it is it's like we were weak adventurers, and then you just basically out of upsetness threw like a boss monster.
Yeah.
Consider like okay, I get it's not an amazing weapon relative to better weapons,
Also,
but
he wasn't-
relative to us, it was a god tier weapon.
Yeah.
Two-shot us.
Also, he wasn't just trying to outright kill you, he was trying to get you to confess to crimes that he knew you had committed.
But it doesn't matter. You literally assaulted us with a weapon that is so far out of our league.
Oh, yeah,
that
you
you
guys
might as well
literally
have just killed
one-shots
us.
Yeah, you guys weren't supposed. You guys were supposed to fess up, not fight to the bitter end and be like, yeah, like I'm gonna keep lying, even though this guy is like hinting, like, so you're gonna tell me that you did this thing, right? And it's just like, no, it never happened. Okay, I'm gonna slice your ear off. So
But
you're
you
gonna
didn't even
tell
let us
me-
roll deception.
You're gonna tell me no, because he knew.
It doesn't matter if he knows. If
It
we
does.
roll deception and say we didn't do it,
No.
and we roll high enough, then we can get out of it.
No, that's retarded logic. I don't do your whole like. If you jump off a cliff and roll a nat 20, you fly. No.
No, I didn't say that. I said
That's
if you
what
roll
you're trying
two
to tell
nat 20s.
me. You're trying to tell
One.
me.
Oh.
Two, a person
That's
who
the thing
knows
is, if he doesn't,
implicitly,
there's
he
no
knows.
way he knew implicitly.
Yes. He knows implicitly that you did it, which is
Probably
why I
because
was
you just said so.
consistently trying to hint at you. Yeah, he's obviously like hinting at you that he knows, and like he's telling you just to fess up. And if you decide I'm just gonna keep doing this, like if you go up to a bonfire and put your hand in it, like I'm not gonna magically
That is
say,
a different set of circumstances,
No,
though.
the
You didn't
the
even let us roll
circumstances are-
persuasion to try and get out of it.
because he knew. Like
It doesn't matter. Persuasion.
Wrong.
Literally persuading
Wrong.
somebody
Wrong.
not to just
You cannot
do that to you.
You cannot do anything. You cannot persuade
See,
yourself out
this
of
is the
anything.
problem we had.
No, this is the issue that you have, assuming that you can do anything when you can't. When you can't. You cannot do anything.
You didn't
You're
even
allowed
let
to do
us
anything.
try.
Yeah, you're allowed
I'm
to
the
give a
DM.
random guard,
Yeah.
a random guard chief, a fucking god tier weapon.
It's not a god tier weapon.
It's god tier
That is
to everything
you.
up to like level
Literally, like,
fucking
5 or
Again,
6.
starting
Yeah.
out, like almost anything to you guys at level 1 is a god tier weapon.
Yeah, but, like-
Exactly.
but, like-
so something that's god tier to a level 5 as
You're
well.
literally not even supposed to be fighting this guy. There's not supposed to be a fight. You were supposed to fess up to the fact that you had committed a crime, and instead of doing that, you're like, okay, we're just gonna keep denying. I don't care about your whole idea. We should be able to just convince a man who knows for absolute
Why don't you
certainty.
just
I didn't say
literally-
convince. I said persuade him to let us go.
That is convincing.
We didn't convince him. We didn't
Yeah,
do anything
exactly.
wrong. We persuaded him to let us leave.
No, you failed in all of that because what he wanted you to do was to straight up fess up that you did the crime. It's like, okay, I know you did it. It's like going up to your child after they ate from the cookie jar and being like, Timmy, did you eat from the cookie jar? No. Okay, Timmy, I know that you ate from the cookie jar, and this is rhetorical, so I'm asking you to give you a chance to tell me the truth, and you're not doing that. That's what this is. You were the child that ate from the cookie jar, and the parent knows you ate from it. And
You're
he's
also
giving
just
you
a
chance.
salty bitch.
Yeah, you're just a
'Cause
salty
you're like,
god.
Because you're basically like, oh yeah, for minor crimes,
Well, what
We're
did
just
I
gonna
I'm
kill
gonna
him.
stick a Jesus weapon.
You
on
guys
you.
are outsiders that show up in this dude's town and decide we're gonna go around and start taking people's stuff, and then we're gonna get caught, and then we're gonna lie to him.
And then he's gonna have a really good weapon for no fucking reason.
And he's like, you know what? Okay, would you have just been happy if I said, okay, one of his guards walks up and just slices your ear off. There's not like a contested thing.
Yeah,
if
but
you
there's
contest, you die.
Armor class is a thing.
No,
Yeah.
he just walks up and slices. Okay, do you
Yeah,
want
but
to make
that's
a
the
fight
thing
of
is
it?
you're
They stab you to death.
removing
Like-
parts of the game
like,
to make
literally,
this work for you.
there
Yeah.
this is a different time and era. This isn't like a civilized society in the sense of we have a legal. No, this is this
Well,
guy.
no, I'm
is-
saying
is
armor classes would still be a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, do you
And
wear
you're just
plate armor on
saying-
your ear?
Well, like that's the thing. Is it's an attack on me. I get an armor class rating.
Unless
Yeah,
you were
and that
going
is
to
too
tell me
big.
that you guys are going to actively fight them and probably die, it's going to narrative happen. Like
So if I
So
don't,
you take control away from the players,
Yeah,
which
that's
is
what
not a
you're
good
doing.
thing
Yeah.
to do.
which is
Yeah.
why it's a problem because you're
Yeah.
removing parts of the game to make your
not even
ability
parts of the
happen.
game. You're taking away the game to make your thing happen.
It's just like that's the problem. is You just
yeah,
that's
well,
it.
I'm not the game master. Haven't been for a while. We DM'd like what two games and neither of them ended well. I just don't do it. I don't play with you guys very well when it comes to making a narrative story.
because you don't like when we do stuff
Because
that you
that's
don't
the
want
I
to
thing
don't
do.
like
about-
the stuff that you
Okay,
guys
that's
do.
the thing about D&D is you're not a god. You are a partial storyteller. You are one half
Yeah,
of
I-
the
no.
storytelling equation.
Yeah, no,
you
I
don't get to
I
dictate
don't view it
everything
like
that happens.
I don't view it like that. I view it as
That's how the game is,
Okay,
though. You
that's-
don't get to not
that's
view it
super
like
cool,
that.
But first off, I'm not storytelling anymore, and second, when I was, that's how I viewed it. Is this is the story that I am telling, and I am making the rules for the story.
Okay, you.
You can go
The
ahead
point
and
is
say
to
you're
just
wrong,
get to
you're wrong,
point
you're
A
wrong,
to
all
B.
you want. I'm
Like-
telling you what I did and what my thought process was at the time. No matter what you say will not change what happened then. I'm not the storyteller for this campaign.
Well, you
That's
were wrong.
Yeah, you were wrong.
I'm not apologizing.
You were bad.
I'm not apologizing to you.
I'm not asking for an apology. I'm asking you to admit you're wrong.
No.
Because you're wrong.
Yeah, you're not getting anything out of me in that regard.
It's okay. Because he knows.
Yeah.
No, I don't agree with you. You haven't.
You don't have
convinced
to
me.
agree to know.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't know I'm wrong. That's a thing that you
See, that's what somebody who would be wrong would say.
Yes,
Yep.
yes. The liar would say he's not a liar, just like the man who's not a liar would say he's not a liar.
Yep.
Falls flat on his face.
Yep. That's the
That is
point, though, is
literally-
liars lie. And liars say they don't lie, so
And
it doesn't matter
truthful
what you
people-
say.
And truthful people say they don't lie, which means that you are.
They say it in a different way
If
than
we're gonna
liars,
go,
though.
If we're going to go by your logic, you are just as much of a liar as I am. Therefore,
I never
your
said I
logic-
wasn't a liar.
Your logic holds up.
Never
No
said
one-
I wasn't a liar.
All right, then we're both liars, and neither of our arguments matter. Therefore, you have
so
no
it doesn't
moral
matter.
high ground. You have no moral high ground.
I do have the moral high
You
ground.
don't, because you're
Definitely
a liar
do.
just as much as I am.
No, I say I do, so I do.
No.
This is how arguments work.
Alright, well I say that you suck and that none of your arguments hold any value.
Except
And
I already said they do,
Nope.
which means that it cancels out
Nope,
your...
sorry, I got dibs on that, so you just leave.
That's not how that
Yeah,
works,
no,
because I
got
said it
dibs.
first,
I've
so
got
I
dibs on
get
it.
dibs.
I'm sorry, I already got dibs.
You can't call dibs
you didn't say-
retroactively.
You didn't say the word. You didn't say the word. so
That's not how dibs works,
You
actually.
can't-
Not in
you
an
can't-
argument,
You
anyways.
can't say how dibs work, though. I'm sorry, you don't have that privilege. I got
Sure,
dibs
sure,
on that privilege.
Sure,
Therefore,
sure,
it's mine.
sure, sure. We can agree to disagree, even though you're wrong. It's so funny, though. You guys have fun yelling at each other?
No.
I am still actually upset about that, okay. And I probably will be forever.
That's fair enough.
Like, seriously.
You're not allowed.
Yeah, you're not allowed to go do anything fun, ever.
That's great. It's in the past, and I'm not apologizing.
I didn't ask for an apology.
Well, then you're just gonna have to be really sad forever.
I will be.
And just keep-
I don't think you understand how long I'll hold
We
a
can
grudge.
just move on like we did before.
I'm not gonna. I still clearly haven't moved on. That is the thing we're just talking about.
I've noticed. Even though it's been how many years?
Doesn't matter. I know how to hold a grudge.
Every time D&D comes up.
Yeah,
Ettercap.
I will complain about the Ettercap incident. And that is what we will call it
And
from
I
now
will feel
on.
justified for it the whole time.
Because you're a salty bitch.
You're the one holding on to this grudge for
Doesn't
how long
matter.
now?
I never
Doesn't
said
matter.
I wasn't salty.
It's just a hypocrite.
I never said I wasn't a hypocrite either.
The more
So
stuff
funny,
you
though.
say, the more it validates your opinion.
That's your opinion. Doesn't make you right, bitch.
You're the hypocrite.
I never said I wasn't a hypocrite. Okay, we can end it here.
Okay. Well, if you enjoyed the video, consider liking and subscribing.
Definitely go check out our other channel.
Until next time, peace out.
Bye bye.